ever felt like you're going crazy in a relationship? Like your memory is failing you, or you can't trust your own judgment anymore? You might be experiencing something called gaslighting, and you don't even realize it's happening. Gaslighting is a form of psychological manipulation where someone makes you question your reality, your memories, and even your sanity. It's subtle, it's dangerous, and it happens more often than you think. Today, I'm going to show you the warning signs so you can protect yourself. First, you constantly doubt yourself. Do you find yourself second-guessing everything you say or do? A gaslighter will make you feel like you can't trust your own thoughts. They'll say things like, "You're too sensitive," or "That never happened," so often that you start believing them. You used to be confident in your decisions, but now you're always unsure. This isn't you changing naturally. This is someone actively making you doubt yourself. You'll replay conversations in your head over and over, wondering if you said something wrong. You'll hesitate before speaking because you're afraid of their reaction. Even simple decisions become overwhelming because you've been trained to think your judgment is faulty. This constant self-doubt seeps into every area of your life, not just your relationship with the gaslighter. Second, you're always apologizing, even when you've done nothing wrong. Notice how you say, "I'm sorry," all the time now. For things that aren't even your fault? Gaslighters twist situations to make everything your responsibility. They'll get angry, and somehow you end up apologizing just to keep the peace. You apologize for having feelings, for asking questions, for existing in a way that inconveniences them. This constant apologizing is a red flag that someone is manipulating your sense of reality. You might even catch yourself apologizing for things that happened to you, not things you did. You apologize for being upset when they hurt you. You apologize for needing attention or support. It's exhausting living in a state where you feel like everything is your fault, where you're walking on eggshells trying not to upset them, even though deep down you know you haven't done anything wrong. Third, they deny things you know happened. This is classic gaslighting. You remember a conversation clearly. You remember what they said, what they promised, or how they treated you, but when you bring it up, they flat out deny it. "I never said that. You're making things up. You're remembering it wrong." And they say it with such confidence that you start questioning your own memory. Over time, you stop trusting yourself completely. You might even start keeping text messages or voice notes as proof, because you need evidence to trust your own reality. That's how deep the manipulation goes. They'll rewrite history right in front of you, and make you feel like you're losing your mind for remembering what actually happened. The worst part is when they turn it around and accuse you of being the one who's lying or manipulating the situation. Fourth, you feel isolated from friends and family. Gaslighters often cut you off from your support system, but they do it sneakily. They might say your friends are bad influences, or that your family doesn't understand you like I do. They create drama every time you try to see other people. Slowly, you stop reaching out because it's easier than dealing with the conflict. Before you know it, they're your only source of reality, which gives them complete control. You stop going out. You stop sharing what's really happening in your relationship because you know how it will sound. You make excuses to friends about why you can't meet up. And when you do see people, the gaslighter might interrogate you afterward, making you feel guilty for enjoying time without them. This isolation is intentional, because when you have no one else to talk to, no one to validate your experience, you become completely dependent on the gaslighter's version of reality. Fifth, you can't recognize yourself anymore. Look in the mirror. Do you recognize the person staring back at you? Gaslighting victims often feel like they've lost themselves. You used to be happy, confident, social. Now you're anxious, withdrawn, always walking on eggshells. You've changed your opinions, your habits, even your personality to avoid conflict with this person. That vibrant person you used to be feels like a distant memory. Your friends might even comment on how much you've changed, how quiet you become, how you don't laugh like you used to. You've stopped doing the things you love because the gaslighter criticized them or made you feel guilty for enjoying them. You've adopted their opinions as your own, even when they contradict what you truly believe. It's like you're living someone else's life, playing a role to keep them happy, while the real you is buried so deep you're not sure you can find your way back. Sixth, you make excuses for their behavior. Here's the hard truth. If you're constantly explaining to others why someone treats you badly, you're being gaslit. They're just stressed, they had a rough childhood, they don't mean it. A gaslighter will give you just enough good moments to keep you hooked, but the bad far outweighs the good. You defend them because they've convinced you that you're the problem, not them. If you recognized yourself in any of these signs, please know this. You're not crazy, you're not too sensitive, and your feelings are valid. Gaslighting is abuse, and it's not your fault. The first step to breaking free is recognizing what's happening. Talk to someone you trust. Write down your experiences so you have proof of your reality, and consider distancing yourself from this person. You deserve to be with people who respect you, believe you, and build you up instead of tearing you down. Trust yourself again. You're stronger than you think. If this video helped you, please share it with someone who might need to hear this message. And remember, your reality is valid. Don't let anyone take that away from you. If you found this helpful and want to see more content about mental health, toxic relationships, and personal growth, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Drop a comment below if you've experienced gaslighting and how you dealt with it. Your story might help someone else realize they're not alone. Thank you for watching, and take care of yourself.